everyone, welcome back to the channel. Costas here from GoldRush Paranormal. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is a session that I had conducted for missing Echo Michelle Lloyd. Now, I originally did a session for Echo a couple of years ago, and although I did hear her first name come through in a couple of my videos over the last couple months or so, I had no intention of doing a session for Echo at this time. About a week or so ago, I was doing some testing on my portal here, and I did hear the name Echo come through. Now, unfortunately, I was not recording that specific session, but I do remember specifically asking if that was Echo Michelle Lloyd, and I clearly heard a yes. Now, that prompted me to go ahead and get my equipment set up to start recording, and that's what you will see today, the continuation of that specific session. Now, it is important to note that Echo Michelle Lloyd is still missing. To my knowledge, there hasn't been many developments since she went missing on May 10th of 2020, which was Mother's Day. And although I do believe I was speaking to a soul by the name of Echo, there's no way for me to confirm that this was indeed Echo Michelle Lloyd. So we do have to take all messages, all the responses that I believe I've heard with a grain of salt. Now, if you are new here to the channel and you are interested in anything paranormal, ITC, or spirit communication related, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I release the next video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Echo, are you still here? Echo, just for validation, can you tell me what your middle name is, just so I can validate this later? Okay. All right. I'm not gonna be able to understand everything that you're saying right now, but I will review this later. It seems like you have been reaching out to me. Is there something specific that you want to let us know? Can you tell me your first name? Can you tell me your first name? There you go. Echo, just like that. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Echo. I hope in some way that this helps to bring either closure to your daughter, your family. I believe you may have more kids, I'm not sure. But I know that Kelsey had reached out to me just to thank me for the previous session that I had conducted. We're still trying to get confirmation of whether you have passed on. Can you let us know? Here it is again, slowed down, and the gain increased slightly on the word murdered. I just have to say that there's absolutely no way I can confirm this with 100% certainty. I cannot confirm that this is truly Echo Michelle Lloyd that I'm speaking to. I believe it may be, based off of some of the information that I'm getting, but there's no way for me to confirm this. And she still has not been found. We still do not know exactly what happened to Echo, if she's still alive or has passed on. It's been more than 2.5 years. There hasn't been many answers, and there hasn't been much progress to my understanding. Echo, can you tell us what happened to you? Yes. Where would you like to start? Echo, can you tell us, were you murdered? If so, who murdered you? Do you have that person's name? trying to recall some of the details. I don't know if there was a neighbor that was suspected. I'm not really sure. Please forgive me if I am getting the information wrong. Like I said, was completely not ready to do this session at this time, to basically refresh some of my knowledge as far as what exactly happened. Echo, did a neighbor of yours have anything to do with your disappearance and or death? I'm not sure if I got a message there. Can you tell us, did a neighbor of yours have anything to do with your disappearance or death? Nah. Okay. So, do you have the person's name that murdered you? Is that something that you can tell us? Echo, do you have any messages for Kelsey? I don't know if I heard that correctly, but I heard it almost sounded like I believe it's four. I believe there's four or something like that. Did you just say that there were four people possibly involved? Echo, did you drive away with someone? Can you tell me, did you actually drive away with someone? Echo, where can your body be found? Echo, do you believe that we will ever be able to find your body? Echo, let me ask you again. Do you believe that we will ever be able to find where your body is? Was it you that mentioned your daughter's name, Kelsey, in my last video? Here is the clip from my last video. What is your name? As soon as I heard this name, I knew that I heard it from somewhere but couldn't remember where. It then dawned on me that this is the name of Echo Michelle Lloyd's daughter, Kelsey Smith, who has been trying very hard to find out what happened to her mother. I am torn on this response as I also hear, quote, Kelsey's mother, unquote. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Are you looking for Kelsey? I know Kelsey is looking for you, and she's very heartbroken, as I'm sure the rest of your family and friends are also. What information can you give us, Echo, to help find what happened to you? How many people were involved, Echo? I think I heard 4 again. Do you have any messages for authorities? What messages do you have for authorities? Is it helping to do these sessions? Is it helping either for your soul to be able to move on or for you to get your messages across? Do you feel like we're making any progress with these sessions? It appears that you had tried to reach out to me a few times. At least I've heard your name mentioned before, what sounded like your voice, and Kelsey's name. I've never actually heard Echo Michelle Lloyd's voice. On one of my previous sessions, Echo's daughter, Kelsey, commented that she could hear her mother's voice in a couple of instances. Here are some clips from my previous sessions. Echo Michelle Lloyd, is she available to speak?
And
Yeah. Echo Michelle Lloyd, do you need prayers?
wood, circular.
Circular. Do you have any messages for us? All right, I got a lot to review here, Echo. Do you have any other messages, anything else that you'd like to say? Echo, I hope that you are in a good place. I hope that you're able to move on the other side and cross over into the light or wherever you feel that you need to be. Can you tell us where you are right now? Almost sound like, I don't know, almost like emotional there. Are you in a good place? I don't know, like my house, something like that. Okay, if there's anything important, anything else you'd like to say, Echo, please do so now. I pray for you. I wish you well, and if you need to speak again, please let me know. All right, God bless you.